The strategy itself really hasn't changed. It's just one of the tools has. There's a better class of hammer out there to hammer in your nails. And so we want to point you to the right one.
Yes, today is to talk about a big change in what we've been recommending for 9 years. This change is not necessarily the best thing for us as a company. This is going to be a harder thing to convince people of, and more of an impact on us is we're not going to get nearly as many referral points for recommending the cards that we're going to start recommending. But despite that, I am so proud of the fact that this was a unanimous decision among our coaches that this is what's best for our customers. And just so anybody knows, no drama, there's nothing for sale. This is an important announcement to, as we talked about, to a philosophy that we have had for 9 years. It's a very big change from what we've been recommending for 9 years. Not a drastic change, still the same strategy, still the same everything, but we are making a change to one of the cards that we recommend. So just a little bit of background. Our foundation, again, I mentioned, is based on a few sound principles that don't change every month, every time a credit card makes a new announcement. We use sound strategies, and our core belief is to do as much as feasibly possible with the credit card rewards available from 2 or 3 credit cards based on your specific needs. We're all about simplicity over complexity. We want you to have 2 or 3 cards that bring maximum travel value. So what hasn't changed? We still believe you just need 2 families of cards to get 5 to 25,000 in free travel per year. In fact, that's probably more like 50,000, but that's, that takes either a lot more spend or a lot more strategy. So 5 to 25K is what we believe in from 2 families of cards. And that hasn't changed. But the one thing that has changed is that Chase has been our longtime favorite for many various reasons. But recently, they've made some drastic changes. They made their Premier credit card, or I'm sorry, not their Premier. That's a bad word around here. Their Reserve card, a very expensive one, is $800 a year. Now, we've still been recommending it because it is possible to offset those fees, but that's a pretty drastic change. They've also reduced some of their benefits. They haven't added any transfer partners in a long time, and this has kind of just made them a little less attractive. It's been our recommended card up until now, but there's a new player in town. So you've all probably heard about Bilt. You probably see it on drugstores in the entrances. They're very involved in the community. This is a MasterCard, not a Visa. Subtle difference there. But this program has not only given Chase a run for their money, they are, in our opinion, a better program than Chase. They're just as versatile, which was the reason we liked Chase. They've got most of the same transfer partners, but they've got several additional transfer partners that, again, give you more flexibility. And when you're looking for the best 1% of deals out there, flexibility is the most important thing. It's almost more important than value. Because you could have a high value credit card, but if it only has a couple transfer partners, you hardly ever get to use it. So there are a lot of reasons that we have now decided that Bilt plus Amex is a superior combination compared to Chase plus Amex. The good news, very simple change. In the book, you can just cross out Chase and write in Bilt. Chase has a Reserve card, Bilt has a Premium card. Chase has a standard $100 a year card, so does Bilt. So it's very exchangeable, and you can literally just go to the book and replace Chase with the word Bilt for almost anything we recommend. And long story short, easier to earn points, we'll get into that, better transfer partners, and more importantly, more transfer partners.
Hey, Joel, real quick, before you keep going, that's the big reveal. I know you're going to talk about it a little bit more. But as you can imagine, there's already a little bit of panic in the chat. I just got a Chase card or different things like that. I would love your thoughts. And I want to share something Katie, one of our coaches here, for those of you unfamiliar with her, shared in the chat already. She said, none of the cards we previously recommended are suddenly bad. Those cards can still earn and redeem valuable points. So again, your Chase card, your Chase points are still very valuable. It's not that they're suddenly bad, but as Joel just kind of walked through here, there's just a better program now that has shifted our recommendation. Joel, is that okay to say? Does that sound right?
That's 100% okay. We still think Chase is a fantastic card. They haven't drastically devalued anything. We just think Bilt is being a bit more competitive and evaluated this pretty heavily because we know that a lot of people probably did finally just get a Chase card. The good news is that you can write it out. You can keep that. And like I said, Bilt and Chase are very interchangeable in terms of the value of their points. Most of the transfer partners are about the same. So you can literally just, if Chase is your card, you can leave that the way it is in the book, follow that advice just as is. And if and when you're ready to switch to Bilt, you can do that. A few reasons that we like Bilt. A lot of people are very married to their Capital One card because it has unlimited 2x points. Guess what? Bilt has that. And on top of that, Bilt has better transfer partners than Capital One. Bilt allows you to get good value with both flights and hotels. Really quick on why are we sharing this now? The big reason is we want to make sure that everyone we've told to go out and get Chase that is now switched, we recommend Bilt. And the other reason for this urgency is Bilt has labeled this sign-up bonuses as a limited time offer. And that could mean days, weeks, or months. And we're assuming it's probably days or weeks, and therefore we're getting the word out as soon as possible. So you'll be hearing a lot about Bilt from us. You can go on the internet and read about all of the things the other travel bloggers don't like about it, and you can make your own decision, but that's our decision and we're sticking to it. Even if the sign-up bonus goes away, we've debated this pretty heavily and we feel very, very firmly that this is going to be the go-to card moving forward. There are no changes. These are all programs we've already had in place, but we've kind of reorganized. If you go to JGOOT.com, you'll see that you can choose your level of support. Our goal is the same any which way. We are not travel agents. We can't find these deals for you. So all of our programs are designed to empower you to be able to stretch your travel budget 2 to 10 times as far. So yeah, all of our programs, if you're a do-it-yourselfer and you can go and actually do the tasks, there are tasks in the book. First of all, we're assuming that everyone on these live streams has read the book. And if you haven't, go to JGOOT.com and grab a copy because a lot of what we teach assumes you have read it. If you snuck in here, by stumbling across us in social media or on YouTube or whatever, then that's great. But the bronze level service is virtually free. The book is $7 to $24, depending on which format you get. And then we have tons of free resources. And if you're a budget traveler, if you just don't trust the system, that's great. Stick there in the bronze level until you do trust the process a little bit more. And once you get the book, you'll be invited to these weekly live streams. You'll get text updates when there are industry alerts, when there are sales on some of these programs. We do try to limit capacity in these programs. And then that way, less people can ask more questions with each higher level of support. So our silver level is any one mini membership that you are a part of. If you don't spend a lot of money, you might want to just be a part of our earning multiplier membership. That'll show, even if you earn minimum wage, it'll show you how to earn hundreds of thousands of points a year without the gymnastics of sign-up bonuses or any of that crazy stuff. Our gold program is basically all of those programs combined, plus a couple other services. And so gold is a little bit higher level of service. You get all 5 of our mini memberships, plus you get a monthly Q&A with me, and you get those done for you cash and point deal alerts. So the lounge is a hands-on coaching program. It's not cheap. It's for people who have very ambitious travel goals and want help to be able to do that as soon as possible. And with JGOOT Lounge, you get gold, you get silver, you get bronze, get all of those things. But most of them focus on the curriculum and the hands-on coaching that we have in the lounge, and they don't really pay attention to the lower level stuff. So choose the level that's best for you, and we're here for you however you want. To wrap this up, our recommendation for right now, if you have a Chase card and you're just getting to know it, this does not mean you need to run out and get a Bilt card. Do what's comfortable for you. They are both relatively interchangeable. With that unlimited 2x, it's going to be super easy to earn a lot more points with Bilt, regardless of sign-up bonus. There are a couple other transfer partners that Chase just doesn't have, and Bilt has all of the same transfers plus those. If you're okay with a switch, it takes 5 minutes to apply. Bilt is apparently a lot more lenient with applications too, so it's easier to get that card. And we will be covering that in a lot more detail in our silver level in the earning multiplier program, at our vault level, which includes earning multipliers, and of course, ad nauseum in the lounge. So again, the philosophy, our support options haven't changed at all. The strategy has slightly changed, and we're here forever, whatever level of support and whatever questions that you have.
I think this is really helpful. I would add the strategy itself really hasn't changed. It's just one of the tools has. There's a better class of hammer out there to hammer in your nails. And so we want to point you to the right one.